On 500,000 acres around Lodi, vineyards stretch as far as the eye can see. Harvest may be routine for some, but for one man, it's deeply personal. There's only one.
Taste of Lodi.
Gerardo Espinosa.
I think I was probably one of the first Mexican-American or Latino producing wine in this region.
Gerardo Espinosa didn't just grow up among the vines. His grandparents planted the roots of a family legacy here, chasing the American dream through hard work in the fields.
The farming, it's in our blood. It all starts with my grandfather. My grandfather immigrated here in the 1940s during the Bracero program. He grew up in Mexico. When he immigrated to the States, he was about 15 years old, so he was young. He was working in the fields. He always wanted to give us the best.
His grandparents' years of labor turned into owning a home, the first fruits of their harvest.
And we were all born and pretty much raised in Mexico. I immigrated to the States, finished high school. So I was in my teens when I actually did. My mom decided to stay with the family here. We used to come every summer, every year to visit the family, and I remember when we first planted the vineyard, the first vineyard.
On the land his grandparents worked so hard to buy, Gerardo's uncles planted the first vines, starting a family legacy.
Back then, the two main varietals that were the main in the market was Petite Syrah and Cabernet Sauvignon. So those are the two first varietals that they planted in our first vineyard. When they first started, the vineyard's production was going into some of the larger wineries.
These early plantings laid the foundation for a tradition that would one day become Anaya Vineyards.
I saw how hard that work is, and I decided to, that I needed to be in an office.
Gerardo spent most of his career as an architect, but a visit to family in Mexico changed everything.
We were at a dinner again, and my aunt says, "Hey, you guys want to open a bottle of wine?" And we opened the bottle of wine, and when I looked at the bottle, it was Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi, which is a winery just right here in town.
The seed of a new dream had been planted.
And I wanted to know how to do it, how wine is made. The garage where we were living then, it became like a little winery. By the third, fourth year, I had 10 barrels.
By year 16, it's Anaya Vineyards, and his own crush facility, event space, and tasting room called Lodi Crush.
A lot of these brands, like I mentioned earlier, they need a facility to make the wine, so we facilitate this space for them to come and do their own wines. So it's a collaboration that we all collaborate together. We are here to support each other.
The whole industry, it's made by Latinos. I'm trying for them to feel comfortable saying that they can have their own brand.
For his grandparents, it was the American dream. For Gerardo,
I don't think I'm never gonna stop.
It's now life, a vineyard, a family, and a legacy.
My grandfather, he always told me, always have a dream, work hard for it, and follow your dream.
In Lodi, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.